Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to La Nota del Entretenimiento. Tonight we have a special segment and a special guest. With us tonight is Fabian Cedeño, a New York City-based artist who blends pop and R&B with emotion and storytelling. So let's meet Fabian Cedeño. Welcome, Fabian Cedeño, to Rubén's World, La Nota del Entretenimiento. Time. How would you describe your music and what is the inspiration behind your songs?
The biggest inspiration, I want people to be able to, enjoy music. It doesn't have a label. Music is universal. It's not he, she, they, them. It's for everybody. If anybody ever noticed that my music, I never say she, he, they, whoever it is. I want people, when they hear it, they can relate to anybody they want to apply it to.
What's next in Fabian's world of music?
Well, currently I'm working. Well, I've completed a single called "Where Do We Go From Here." It's very club meets. I would say I was inspired by Jennifer Lopez when she did "Waiting for Tonight." So it's like a "Waiting for Tonight," but where do we go from here? Because sometimes the night is the night, and it may take you places.
Coming out February, right?
Oh, February 14th for Valentine's Day. I wanted to release it for all the lovers out there. It's very. I'm going to Miami to celebrate the release, so that's what's inspired by the cover. Is Miami skyline meets the palm trees. It's very Miami vibe. So music is the next thing I'm working on. I'm working on some acting projects, but I signed an NDA, so I can't speak about the acting project. Yeah, so
Maybe next show. When you come back to
next show.
Rubén's World, maybe we talk a little bit about that project. So any other songs you have that you have planned, any other stories that you want to tell your fans?
On the top of the music, like I released Let's Turn the Lights Down, and I released Joyride for my new album that's going to come out later this year, Misconception. So where do we go from here is the next one. So we're planning a video in Miami. We're planning to do that. And then I'm going to shift gears into acting again, which I was working on a pilot for my own sitcom, like to start acting again and come back out. So it's called More to Love. It's about a family, and this dad, his name is Rubén. I play Rubén, and he's just a regular dad that just has to deal with everybody. He's a bus driver, and hopefully the pilot will come out this year, and hopefully we shop it around that it can get picked up. But I'm aiming to go back into acting. And there's other projects by acting.
Acting is one of your goals for 2026. Getting back in there.
Yeah.
That's a great acting. I'm not an actor. I don't know. People tell me you should try it, but I think it's very difficult. You have to be born with that passion for acting.
Oh, who knows? Maybe you can play an uncle that comes to visit on one of the episodes. We invite you because I'm Puerto Rican. Right? So we could have a Puerto Rican uncle that comes to come visit for one episode.
That would be fun to watch. Mm-hmm. So where does the art and music come from?
I started doing theater in elementary school, then in high school, then middle school, then in high school. After high school, I took it a little bit more serious. I went to theater school, and then I went to college, and I was a theater major. And I did musicals and plays throughout my time in college. And then I started acting on a web series. It's called Senior Living. If you all guys want to see it, it's funny. I play Christian Diaz. I play a sassy nurse that he's a mess, hot mess. It's on YouTube. You all can see it. And then I started acting from there and doing music. I released music, and then we're here.
So what are some of the challenges that you face when you are trying to promote your music and get your music out there?
It's funny. I'm not going to drop any names, but there was a song that I did. If y'all hear it, one of my songs, I'm only going to say, I pulled it out at the top of the year of 2024, right? So I pulled it out, I released it, I promoted it, I did a couple of remixes. A major artist got a hold of it, and now it's their beat. it's not the same lyrics, but they took the song. And now we're taking the song, they got Grammy nominated for the song.
Look at
So it's
that.
like business and like doing music is very tricky. So I'm very mindful now what I do with producers now. Now moving forward, I'm gonna sign like exclusive deals with them when I do music.
Do you act? You do music, and a little bird told me a little bit about a podcast. What's going on there?
Oh yeah, I'm a co-host for a
Yeah.
podcast, Real Bad, Real Good podcast. It comes out every Wednesday. I'm excited. This is the first. Not. I had a podcast before. It was very YouTube before podcast was very podcast. It was like vlogs, but this time I'm
Yes.
like a host, like on a podcast, and thank God it's been very successful from the first episode out. Like it's been doing very well with the numbers. I was a little hesitant because I was like, "Oh my God, what?" Like, I hope people tuned in. And I was just taken back on how much people really love it.
What was the most challenging part of creating this podcast?
No, the most hardest part is like when you think about what do people want to hear? Like, what are the things that the topics and the guests and the what are the things that what are going to grab the people attention? Like, what do they really care about hearing? Not just saying anything or asking questions that are irrelevant. We want questions that we really want to know and topics that are relatable. I try to stay away from politics and religion and all that, but you know, we have a good time. I wanted.
So,
We created it like a conversation, like you just talking with your friend.
where can people tune in to watch your podcast?
My podcast is at Real Bad, Real Good everywhere. You can find it on our Heart Music, our Spotify, YouTube, and then my music. You can find it everywhere. Fabian Cedeño. It's at Fabian Cedeño. It's all my media handlers, so you can find me everywhere there.
It's everywhere, and also on social media
Yeah,
on Facebook, right?
yeah. On Facebook, it's Fabian Cedeño. On Instagram, on Twitter or X, on my music, everything. YouTube, everywhere you can find me.
Before we go, anything else you want to share with the audience?
Oh, yes. Like I was saying, tune in every Wednesday, guys. Look out for new music. I have a music video I'm shooting for the Where Do We Go From Here real soon, well, February 14th. Um, I'll be back to keep an update. And thank you for having me.
I just wanna dance.